I was always at it.
For years, A$AP Rocky has been one of the most talked about figures in both music and fashion. Every time he steps onto a stage, releases a new project, or appears at a public event, people seem to find something new to discuss. Whether it is his music, his relationship with Rihanna, or his bold sense of style, Rocky has built a reputation for keeping fans and critics talking. Now, a recent performance has sparked yet another wave of online discussion after fans noticed a detail in his outfit that quickly took over social media. Within hours, clips and screenshots from the performance were circulating across multiple platforms, with people arguing over what they believed they had seen. As usual, the internet wasted no time turning a simple fashion moment into a much larger conversation, mixing jokes, rumors, and wild theories into one non-stop debate. The internet has been buzzing after A$AP Rocky was spotted wearing an outfit that some viewers believed looked like a thong during a live performance. The moment immediately caught attention, and many people began connecting it to years of speculation and gossip that have followed the rapper throughout his career. Some online users questioned whether Rocky's latest fashion choice was adding new fuel to long-running rumors. Others argued that people were reading far too much into a brief moment captured on camera. As often happens with viral topics, opinions quickly became divided. While some users treated the situation as serious evidence supporting their theories, others dismissed the entire discussion as another example of social media overreacting. At the same time, conversations surrounding Rocky's past relationships and old cheating allegations resurfaced online. Social media users began creating their own narratives, attempting to connect unrelated events and speculate about what the outfit might mean. None of these claims have been confirmed, but that has not stopped people from sharing opinions and debating every possible interpretation. Many fans compared the situation to the backlash Playboi Carti once received over one of his own controversial fashion choices. However, some commenters joked that Rocky had taken the trend even further. Viral posts claimed that Carti merely forgot to button part of his outfit, while Rocky's latest appearance had become an entirely different level of fashion controversy. The comparisons only added more fuel to the conversation and kept the topic trending across social media. A viral clip from the performance continues to make the rounds online, and it has sparked a surprisingly intense debate among fans. In the footage, Rocky is seen performing as usual, but viewers became fixated on one particular detail in his outfit. Some people were convinced they spotted what appeared to be a revealing garment, while others argued that the video quality and camera angle made it impossible to tell what was actually being shown. The reactions have been all over the place. Some fans have laughed at the situation and treated it as a harmless internet joke. Others have expressed shock, while many people are simply trying to determine what they are actually looking at in the footage. As more clips and screenshots spread across different platforms, the speculation only grew stronger, transforming a brief stage moment into one of the week's biggest online discussions. Of course, not everyone is buying into the rumors. Some people have suggested there may be a much simpler explanation for what viewers saw. Several fans argued that the visible strap could have been connected to microphone equipment commonly worn during live performances. Others speculated that it might have been part of protective gear designed to provide comfort and support while moving around on stage. Meanwhile, the jokes have been non-stop. A number of social media users playfully suggested that, because of Rocky's relationship with Rihanna, perhaps he borrowed something, inspired by her Savage X Fenty fashion empire. While most of those comments were clearly made in jest, they contributed to the growing buzz surrounding the clip. Despite all the speculation, nobody seems to agree on what was actually visible in the video. However, one thing is certain: the internet has successfully turned the moment into one of the most talked about topics of the week. Anyone familiar with A$AP Rocky's style knows that he has never been afraid to take risks when it comes to fashion. Throughout his career, he has worn outfits that challenged trends, pushed boundaries, and sparked endless conversations. In many ways, his willingness to experiment has become a major part of his public image. Because of that history, some people believe the latest viral moment is simply another example of Rocky expressing himself through fashion and creating a look that gets people talking. Others argue that the attention surrounding the outfit proves exactly why he continues to take creative risks. because every controversial appearance generates headlines almost instantly. Some fans have even joked that all of this unexpected publicity could end up benefiting Rihanna's fashion empire. After all, any conversation involving one half of one of entertainment's most famous couples tends to attract massive attention online. While many of those theories have been shared in a lighthearted way, the larger discussion continues to focus on one question. What exactly was Rocky wearing during the performance? Social media users remain divided, with some convinced that the outfit detail was exactly what they think it was and others insisting that people are making assumptions based on unclear footage. As the debate continues, old rumors and past online discussions have once again resurfaced. One name that repeatedly appears in these conversations is Space Ghost Perp, whose complicated history with Rocky has long been a topic of discussion among hip-hop fans. As people revisit previous controversies and revisit years-old internet debates, the story continues to grow far beyond the original video itself. Whether the viral moment turns out to be a misunderstanding, a fashion statement, or simply another internet obsession, it highlights a reality that has followed A$AP Rocky for years. Whenever he makes an appearance, people pay attention. And in today's social media landscape, even the smallest detail can become the center of a massive online conversation.
Who you been with? Can I ask that?
Yeah, we have to mute it.
Fans who have followed hip-hop drama for years may remember that Space Ghost Perp and A$AP Rocky were once closely associated during the early stages of Rocky's rise to fame around 2011. However, after their relationship fell apart, what began as a friendship eventually turned into one of hip-hop's longest-running public feuds. Over the years, Space Ghost Perp has repeatedly used social media to criticize Rocky and revisit old grievances, keeping their rivalry alive long after their original partnership ended. According to longtime followers of the feud, one of Perp's most talked-about accusations came during a lengthy online rant in which he claimed that a specific incident at a pool party changed the way he viewed Rocky. He went on to make a series of personal allegations that quickly spread across social media and became a major topic of discussion among fans. At the time, Perp argued that Rocky was hiding a major secret and even suggested that industry politics contributed to their falling out. None of those claims were ever proven, but they became a lasting part of the narrative surrounding the feud. Years later, whenever Rocky becomes the center of online speculation, many people still reference those old comments. Following the latest viral performance clip, social media users once again began revisiting Perp's allegations. Some joked that his old stories were suddenly being validated, while others argued that people were simply connecting unrelated events to create a larger narrative than the facts actually support. Regardless of where people stand, the conversation has returned in a major way. Part of the reason these discussions continue to gain traction is Rocky's long-standing reputation as one of hip-hop's boldest fashion risk-takers. Throughout his career, he has consistently embraced styles that challenge traditional expectations, from his famous Babushka Boy era, during which he wore designer silk scarves tied beneath his chin, to appearances in kilts, skirts, and luxury runway looks. Rocky has rarely been afraid to experiment with his image. Supporters view his fashion choices as expressions of confidence and creativity. Critics, however, often point to those same choices whenever rumors and speculation about him begin trending online. As a result, every unconventional outfit tends to become part of a much larger conversation. Another reason these debates keep resurfacing is Rocky's openness in interviews. Over the years, he has discussed topics that many rappers traditionally avoid, including skincare, grooming, self-care, and personal style. He has spoken openly about the importance of presentation and has occasionally complimented the appearance of other male celebrities. Those comments attracted attention at the time and continue to be referenced whenever speculation about him resurfaces online. Because of that history, some social media users believe the recent stage outfit controversy fits into a pattern they have discussed for years. Others strongly disagree, arguing that people are combining unrelated moments and creating theories that go far beyond the available evidence. The discussion has also expanded to include Rihanna, with some online commenters reviving old rumors about the couple's relationship. None of those claims have been verified, Yet they continue to circulate whenever either star becomes the subject of major headlines. Supporters of the couple point out that Rocky and Rihanna have spent years building a life together in the public eye, while critics and gossip pages often search for hidden meanings behind every appearance, interview, and fashion choice. What keeps these conversations alive is the contrast between Rocky's image and the expectations that some people still have for hip-hop artists. His willingness to embrace luxury fashion, experiment with different aesthetics, and ignore traditional rules has helped him stand out for years. As a result, every unusual outfit, unexpected comment, or viral moment tends to generate a fresh round of theories and online arguments, regardless of whether there is evidence to support them. As the discussion continued, some social media users began connecting the latest controversy to older relationship rumors that have followed Rocky throughout his career. One of the most widely discussed stories surfaced in 2022, when online claims linked him to shoe designer Amina Muaddi, a prominent figure in the fashion world who has also worked with Rihanna. The rumors spread rapidly across social media and entertainment blogs, generating significant attention. However, both Muaddi and individuals connected to the situation publicly pushed back against the allegations, and no evidence ever emerged confirming the claims. Despite that, the story remains one of the most frequently cited examples whenever discussions about Rocky's relationships resurface. Another story that generated attention involved a British woman named Gilly O'Donnell. According to her public statements, she exchanged Instagram messages with Rocky over a period of time. Gilly claimed that when the conversations initially began, she did not realize she was allegedly speaking with a globally recognized rapper or Rihanna's partner. Her account quickly became a major talking point online as screenshots and reports spread across multiple platforms. As often happens with celebrity stories, opinions became divided. Some people viewed the messages as harmless interactions, while others argued they raised questions about boundaries and relationships. Regardless of interpretation, the story became another chapter in the long list of rumors and headlines attached to Rocky's name. Over the years, additional allegations and theories have surfaced through gossip blogs, internet personalities, and entertainment pages. At one point, Kanye West made comments on social media regarding Rocky and Rihanna's relationship, creating another round of headlines. However, like many celebrity allegations that gain traction online, those claims were never supported by publicly confirmed evidence. The speculation did not stop there. At another point, an online interview featuring a model sparked rumors after viewers claimed they could read her lips during a partially muted response. Many social media users convinced themselves she had mentioned Rocky's name, despite there being no confirmation. The entire story quickly became another example of how internet speculation can take on a life of its own. More recently, gossip accounts attempted to connect Rocky to fresh rumors following the Met Gala. Social media users analyzed public interactions, body language, and facial expressions, claiming they had spotted signs of tension. Anonymous blind item reports soon followed, adding even more dramatic allegations to the conversation despite offering no verifiable proof. At this stage, the discussion has become a mixture of old rumors, new theories, celebrity gossip, and social media detective work. Every time Rocky finds himself in the headlines, years of speculation seem to return, adding new layers to a story that continues to evolve with each viral moment. Whether people view the latest controversy as harmless fashion experimentation or something more significant, one thing remains clear. A$AP Rocky continues to be one of the most discussed figures in entertainment. And in the age of social media, even a brief moment on stage can spark days of debate, speculation, and endless online conversation.